there's the audio. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry about the delay. At the last minute, I decided to stream. And while that's all taking place, my son discovered my guitar. So, yeah, had to get all that set up for him. He knew about it, but he forgot about it a while ago.
Giant big guitar you got to me. What's that? Is that yours?
Yes.
You like to use it a whole lot?
I haven't used it in a while, buddy.
But it's yours.
Oh, yeah, okay, so that will work. That will work. Oh! I got some stuff I just want to talk about, but I can't right now. I just can't. And it's driving me insane. Who we got in here? Cruising Girl, welcome in. 3D Print World 1, hello, my friend. I see NJ. NJ, how you doing? I saw you in here redeeming the goat scream. If that worked for you, I hope so. I was off setting up an electric guitar for my son. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Yeah, I can tell you, huh? Maker Mind, welcome in. Dan, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How is your stream? I'm just getting set up here. Thank you for the raid. How is everybody doing today? Welcome in, raiders. What'd you all do? I know I jumped in there for a while. I was listening and lurking and everything else. But what did you all do on your stream today? I was surprised to see you stream. I usually don't get to watch your streams too often. Just a hot mess stream for me. Well, that's what this is. This is turning into a hot mess as well. And it did say hype train started. You guys started a hype train. Holy moly. Just within a few minutes of me starting, you guys, look, you are beautiful. You're all beautiful. Yeah, everything's always a hot mess, huh? Everything's a hot mess. I don't even know what the heck, what's all working in here and what's not. My bit rate for some reason is way, way down. But yeah, let's get some of this stuff closed out here. Not sure why that's down. Really don't know why. It's just a crazy chaotic mess here today for me. Crazy chaotic mess. But I will try to pull this back out. I will try to bring this out. Pencilist, thank you for the biddies. How are you today, my friend? Welcome in, Raiders. Not So Dirt, hello. Those of you who don't know, I am Shenanigans, known as Chad in the real world. I don't think too many people actually know my real name. But I really don't usually give it out too often. But anyway, I'm Shenanigans 3D. In here we do all kinds of crazy stuff. This is a complete random pop-up stream, but then again, all my streams are all like just chaotic. So it's going to be a bit messy here until we get things straightened out. And I might have to shut my stream down for a second and bring it back up. I might have to reboot my stream because I'm having some. I don't know. Am I all choppy? Is the audio and video okay? If not, we'll let it go. For some reason, it might be in the about. I don't know. I haven't updated that stuff for a while. I to be honest with you, I really don't focus too much on my abouts. I'll throw something up there real quick, but I really don't focus. Everything is good for you. Okay, good deal. All right, then we'll just let it play out. For some reason, it's telling me that my bit rate is like terrible, which is. I don't know why. But anyway, let's get some tunes on. And I want to show you something that I am working on. I've been crunching this all week. Good, thank you. I've been crunching this for the past few days because somebody reached out to me. And we're taking this channel beyond home 3D printing. Beyond what you see back behind me. So this is going to be awesome. Let me get my stream actually fired up. I just hit the send button and went off. I also had when I hit the stop. Oh, I wonder if that's the reason why. Anyway, I hit the start streaming button and it kept coming up saying that my all my codes and everything were all out of whack. That wouldn't let me just stream. And I was like, what the heck's going on here? It's just craziness. But again, that is how my channel is. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day, and yes, And my lights are in the back there going crazy for some reason. Going crazy. So, I made a new design. This one, I actually did math on. This one kind of scares me a little bit because I might have to rethink how we're going to set this one off. Don't forget, Saturday in what, 2 days? Saturday, yes, today's Thursday, right? Yeah. Math. Saturday, we're going to light this puppy. Saturday at 7:30 Eastern time in the evening, we are going to set fire to this one. So that's going to be interesting. So 7:30. This is going to be fun. I can't wait to see what this is going to do. I have decided to, instead of using butane, to use gas as a fuel. So that might be problematic on itself, but. Yeah, we are going to light that puppy. We're going to light that one off and see what it does. But let's get some music tunes going on in here. Spicy choice, I know, right? See, I just don't think I think we're gonna have too much of an airflow. I think there's gonna be too much air coming out of the back of this. Like I said, this is just a combustion chamber right there. There's no nozzle on this thing. So I think we're going to have too much air coming out of this for butane. So if we use gas, we should be all right. I'm going to make sure I stand back from that one. We also might make napalm on it too. I don't know. It might turn it into that pet gene to napalm. That's what TechJeeper thinks. TechJeeper, who's another streamer, thinks that it's going to turn into a napalm. We're going to create napalm. We'll find out, though, right? We will find out. So, yes. Just give me a second.
Do I hit the Y button?
There's no audio on that, remember? Sorry about that parenting time. Yeah. Yes, remember what they look like now. Oh, look, Lumia stream started. Yeah, he's off being a little shenanigans today. Oh, definitely being staying a safe distance from it. Thank you, everybody, for the hype hype train. Hype train has ended. I'm trying to get everything. I'm still trying to get everything on my side set up here, and then once we get that set up, then I'll be able to continue. Right? Let's do that. That should be connecting. That's not going to connect. Come on. Oh, yes, my KDOC. Yeah, see, it's not going to connect. All right, so anyway, we'll go. You guys have music, so we'll go with that. So, what have I been doing? I'll show you what I've been doing. We don't have anything printing right now, but I will send something off to the printer. I want to start test printing this. I want to get an idea of how big this is going to be to understand, and before I send it off to the person that reached out to me. So this is just the inlets we have. This is hydrogen, or not hydrogen, I'm sorry, not hydrogen, I was thinking of something else. This is going to be 35% hydrogen peroxide coming in here on this port. This port is going to be kerosene. We are making a full liquid rocket. motor. Not the full rocket, because I don't think this is going to generate that much thrust. But let's start bringing in these components here. That's got to be Pillar Robot. Yes, it is. How are you doing today, my friend? So as you notice, there are 8 screws on this one. And this is just a small little thing. It's probably about going to be the size of a hockey puck, I think. I think it's about the size of a hockey puck. It's only like 22 millimeters tall. But this is an arrow spike. Yes. Dan raided into us. So this is an arrow spike. This, I actually did math on this one. This one is going to be crazy. This one is going to be 3D printed out of titanium. This one will be able to withstand the heat and the temps that we're going to put through it. That's what I'm going to say. That's all the further I'm going to take it. But this one, I was running flow tests on it last night, simulating it, of course. But this is what I've been crunching all week. Every chance I get, I've been just cramming and cramming and cramming and cramming. So this one is actually going to scare me. We got to figure out how we're going to light it, though. I got to figure out how to pressurize the fluid. So that's the other biggest thing. There's not going to be any kind of. I don't know how to do that yet. I don't know. I still have to do things like O-rings. This is going to incorporate O-rings. I haven't done that part yet. So we'll have to do O-rings around here. I'll need to do O-rings for these ports here. I think I might have to move this. I might have to do some altering here. Yeah. So there's a couple little things I need to do yet before I send. There's a few things I need to do before I send these plans off to have them looked at, refined, and printed. You have a company that is wanting to do a collab with me, so that would be perfect for this. There you go. This one, unfortunately, this design, unfortunately, is not going to be going. I will not be taking it up on things, but yeah. See, my stream's all messed up today. So this is going to be interesting. Now, I've been looking and looking and looking for an SLS slicer, and I found some, but you have to subscribe to it. You have to pay for it, right? There's no open source. But I did find one from Formlabs. And if I bring that up, eventually, I don't think that, yeah, Pillarobot definitely do that. Send it. No, yeah, do some of your metal keychain things. I don't have the iCamp. I'll get that set up for you guys. Welcome in, Da Vinci. How are you doing today, my friend? So, while I was designing this, I had complete SLS in mind, right? But I cannot find. Oh, I can't even find. I got this here. This will work. Yeah, I'll get that set up for you. I can't find any SLS program that I can, slicer that I can use for free. Sorry you're late. Oh no, you're not late, my friend. So I was able to get Preform, download Preform, which does have an SLS slicer on it. And going through it, looking at it, I can simulate. I can simulate if I use an SLA slicer. Lychee, I don't know if it does or not. I don't think it does. I used Lychee before, but then I got rid of it. But we could check that out to see if it uses it. But looking at it, like this right now, we are under the, I'd love to have this printer. Oh my God, would I love to have this printer. This is the Fuse 1 plus 30 watt, this guy right here. Let's see if we can bring it up. So this is this is an SLS printer. I would love to have this. My God, but I mean, I think it was like, look at that. I can't remember. I just looked over this the other about an hour ago when I was looking for slicers. I don't think this one does. These are the bench tops, so I don't think this one does metal. It's not going to show me the price, but oh no, there it is. So this Fuse 1 plus 30 watt. This is the I think this is starting at $28,000. Look at like almost, that's the price of a car. That's the price of a car. If I'm going to pay something that's priced $29,000, they should be able to print metal. But yeah, let's see if we order one now. Or if they have a payment plan. I think this one comes. This one comes with a build chamber, Fuse Series build chamber. What is that? It looks like maybe it's that. I don't know. There's like 3 other things you got to get. You found a full kit for $45,000. Yeah, there's you can get this in a package that has the printer. Then I think it has something else with it, and then it has like a an air blaster. I would so. Oh my God, the stuff I can. This stuff I could do with this. All this stuff we would do. But it's all right. Sorry. I found somebody local that can do this. Yeah. So anyway, getting back to this slicer. We'll apply this. We'll bring in the model. We'll do the spike real quick. So when I ran through this before. Oh yes. Da Vinci. Here you go. It's a 3D resin printer with inkjet style head. This was made on it. It was made by the company HP. And it has full color capabilities. That is the oh, who is that? I forget who it is. I completely forget. This came from the University of Maryland. This is it's the Maryland flag on here. I just completely brain fart on that one. Here is another one. These have been laid on my desk because they got a little bit, but here's another one. It's from the University of Maryland. And out of the same material, here's a little turtle from that. This is an SLS printer. So this is powdered with the resin, and then this one is with the color injection. It's pretty cool. I had a blast talking to them. They had some metal. They had some metal stuff there too. They had metal fabric, right? You know all the chain fabric that you can 3D print. Well, they had a bunch of it down there that was 3D printed out of metal, and yes, yeah. But I was playing around with that, but they wouldn't let me have it. So. And I tried to get. They had a turtle down there that was metal. I tried to get They had bronze. I think it was. I think it was bronze, but they gave the rest of them away. It's coffee time. So anyway, yes. Oh, that was fun. That was a blast. So this is Preform. It is Formlabs, which I keep reaching out to them, and I keep trying to get stuff because I want to get some of their ceramic stuff, but they are more advanced additive manufacturing, more like highly advanced stuff, right up our alley. But anyway, as I was going through this, looking at this is an SLS slicer. Right now we are doing an SLS slicer. And if you look at it, the only difference here you can see, zoom in on this one here. You can see the lines here of the laser tracings, the laser paths. Okay, so it's like it's like a MDF, right? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. Maybe I'll try to get. There you go. There you go. That's a little bit better. But the more and more I think, the more and more I look at this, and I try this out, I can actually, the whole idea, just to get so we're all on the same page here, the whole idea for me to download this slicer is to see how my model would react in the slicing program of an SLS. And to be honest with you, it's very, very, very similar to an SLA slicer. So I don't need any kind of special program, any special slicer to look at this to see how for overhangs and things like that. So I can use a regular SLA slicer for this. So which is good. So we'll cancel this out. But Cruising Grill did bring up an interesting. Yeah, Cruising Grill. I've used. I've used Lychee before, and I was using the Pro version, but I stopped using it for some reason. I can't remember. Am I slicing and dicing today? Jim, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? Yes, DaVinci. Did you see? They have one. There is one out. I think it's still being being prototyped. But if you Ramon, welcome in. Thank you for that, Ramon. How are you doing today, my friend? Slicing and dicing. We're checking out some things because we are going to be. Craychicks Britt featured it on her stream 2 weeks ago, or last week or 2 weeks ago. But it is so far it's a dual resin. It's a dual resin machine. It prints from the top down, unlike our normal resin, the SLA, where it brings it up from the bottom up. This one is reversed, and there's a film with squeegees on it, and the film it just goes back and forth. It'll go down into one tank and pull up a film. The model will go up, do its thing, come back down. They'll go back and wipe it. The film will get wiped, or it can go over to the next one. So it runs back and forth between two tanks. making Star Wars lamp with figures inside is sick. Oh, that's pretty sweet, man. You'll have to put that up on. You'll have to put that up in Discord. But yeah. So we're looking at a slicer because we are going to be getting into SLS printing. We're going to have something 3D printed out of titanium for us. And this is it. Again, those of you jumping in. This is what's getting printed. It is an Aerospike. An Aerospike rocket engine. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for this. I really need to figure out how to mount it. First of all, it's probably about the size of a hockey puck, maybe a little bit bigger. What we should do? I'm going to resin print this weekend, so I can get an idea, look at it, and look for flaws. Maybe we'll try to set the thing off in resin while we wait for the actual metal part. What's TLAs? That's for some reason that's not ringing a bell. I'm saying it's SLS, but let's look up TLAs. You'll have to refresh my memory on that one. I'm venturing into a bunch of new stuff. Yes, Jim, I had a company reach out to me that, hold on here. I had a company that reached out to me that is local that does metal printing, 3D metal printing, and they're going to print this for me. So we're gonna now do some scary stuff. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see what it is. Yes, you know what? I actually thought about. I was watching some of his stuff. Yeah, 3-letter acronyms. Yes. I was actually thinking about reaching out to him, but. Let's snooze that for a second there. Yeah, what is the acronym? SLA acronym. What does that stand for? It's. I'm all confused, but that doesn't take much. What is the full word for SL? What is the full word for SLS? Somebody in the chat's got to know that. Let me see here. Freaking laser beam. That will work for me. SLS means freaking laser beam. Why is it telling me like all this like stuff on my when it's been snoozed? Timer is up. I don't know. Okay, brain fart time. Selective lasering sintering. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. I knew it was something about lasers. I just know when you hear SLS, I know it goes and yeah, and it makes things like this. So that's what I know. That's what I know. So we're gonna have fun. I know how things work. I know how things are done. I know, but when it comes to when it comes to the language part of it, I was like, I don't know. The words part, right? The vocabulary. That's it. What were we doing? I don't even know what we were doing. Welcome to my stream. I was just gonna show you something, guys. Something. Oh, okay. So remember the other week was it Friday? I said about we were making fire. Yes, we're gonna be making fire. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Thank you, Bill Everbot. I want to slice this, and I actually want to print this out in the Bamboo to see what to get an idea of what we're doing here, and then I'll print it. I'll print it on the in resin over the weekend. Friday in my stream, remember how I told you guys how I had, it was Thursday or Friday, I had this shipping notice from FedEx that something was on its way from Creality. Well, it's not. They caught it. I went and looked through it. I was waiting. It was supposed to have been here Monday. And when I looked it up on Friday, it said it was a whole brand new CRM4. This big guy that I have down here is it was supposed to be another one of those. And it's not. No, that guy right there. It's not. It is. It was, but they caught it. They said that it was already delivered. So, yeah. So that is not coming. I checked. Monday came and went. I checked Tuesday because I meant to say that in my stream. I checked Tuesday, and just 2 rolls of Ender PLA. It said it was already delivered, and it was delivered last year. So, yep. So, darn. I will have been honest with him anyway, Like I said, I will have sent this one back that doesn't work half right and say, hey. So, yeah. Let's get something fired up here. Let's get let's get back into Autodesk here. Let's close out this Formlabs. And let's get this. I want to print this Aerospike. I want to sit there and see how long it'll take on the Bamboo to get an idea. Like I said, I want to get an idea of what it's going to be like. So what's new with everybody today? The weekend's almost here. 2 more days until we set off the Grillmaster 8000. That's what we're calling it. I gotta find my program files. I really wish there was a way to easily swap back and forth between your printers in Fusion. That would be so helpful. That would be so helpful. Fire Tornado. I would love to make one of those, actually, to be honest with you. But my problem is I'd probably end up burning down the cornfields. We could probably make a small one. We could probably do that, actually. I got enough of those little 40 millimeter. I think I have like 6 40 millimeter fans. We could make a small one, like a little small fire vortex. That might be doable. I can't do one of those big ones with the box fans. No way. I'd set the corn on fire. Well, there's no corn out now, but I'd set the fields on fire. That'd just be my luck. I'd set the fields on fire. Yes, I do have a fire pit. I put a fire pit in last year, which actually reminds me. Geeky Jack, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? I have an ads coming up, so we'll go through this slicer here and we'll discuss some ideas I have. For those of you who are just joining in and that are new, have some ideas and what we're going to do with this stream. I really think you guys are going to like this. I'm doing great. It's been a chaotic day. I did got some of my house cleaning done today, and now we're doing this. Bang Vortex and Bang Projects. Jim, you gave me an idea right there. Bang Projects. Yes, rocket stoves. I used to do those rocket stoves out camping all the time. Those are great. What is that? Hybrid? Woodbridge or Wybrid, Wbrid? How do you pronounce? I know I'm butchering that. I apologize. I know I'm completely butchering that. Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Rocket stoves are pretty cool. They are pretty cool. That's actually how I. Bird will do. Okay. This is how I removed some of my tree stumps. I did that with a big tree stump I had in the backyard. I drilled some holes in it on the side and did a rocket stove out of that, and yeah, that burned that thing right down through the ground. Heck, I just burned for days. Got an ad right here, so we'll just kind of get this slicer set up while for those that don't see ads, and then we'll just kind of put it low key, and then we'll discuss what some ideas I have to how I'm steering the channel. Let's slice this out of PetG.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Okay.
What do you have besides mac and cheese?
So many things to do. Stuck in a commercial? Yes. It should be done. It should be done soon. Okay, so let's slice this. This will only take 38 minutes, so we can slice this right on the stream. Actually, we'll start getting an idea of what this is going to be. Everybody should be back from commercial. I really need to clean my build plate. But I don't have anything to properly clean this right now, so we're just gonna glue it down and just send it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yes. Thank you for suffering through the commercial. I do run commercials. It pays for the stream. There are ways of getting around that. So, but anyway, welcome in. Let's print this little puck here and see what. No, it doesn't. It's only a 38-minute print from the total. I do need to swap out my filaments though. Oh, Bert, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Thank you for that, my friend. Okay, no commercials. Yeah, I do use the commercials to. They are like every half hour, I think it was, and there's like a minute and 30. Like I said, it supports the stream. Your contribution supports the stream. Thank you for all that. I also take that opportunity to let my dogs outside. If I don't know about every hour, they kind of go crazy. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, I tell you what is going to get a warning. Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Everything, subscriptions, bits, donations, everything that comes into this channel from you guys, guys and gals, and goes right back out. Some of it goes into the stream, of course, but it goes right back out to supporting other streamers in other communities and stuff. So, we need to. Well, I need to get the device set up. I don't have the device set up. And those of you that are new in here, I don't have a schedule set up because just the way my job is, and just my life is just chaotic. You know, I stream whenever I can, but Usually you'll find me 2 to 3 days during the week. Lunchtime, 12 o'clock Eastern time. I'm over here on the East Coast. And let me get this. There we go. We'll unload it. I usually start around noon, 12:30, and I'll stream for about 2 hours. 2 to 3 times during the week, during the day. Schedules whatever. Like I said, I streamed, was it Tuesday? I think it was Wednesday or Monday or Tuesday. I streamed when I got home. And no, it was Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember what time it was. But that was a chaotic stream. I didn't get home in time from work, and yeah. But it's every other weekend. I do stream every other weekend, Saturday nights and Sunday mornings. So I need to change out the filament. I printed something. We were printing something. What was that? What did we start printing the other day? I can't remember what it was. I don't even know where it's at. We were printing something in the bamboo. With that old filament that was like 3 years old. Let's print with, this is actually my favorite Petchy. I really like this Petchy. This is the Matter Hackers, the HM or MH Build series. Petchy. Love this stuff. This stuff prints so well. Oh, I remember what we were printing. I remember what it was. It was this. This is what we sent off to the printer. Jim, thank you for stopping in. Have a beautiful day, night, whatever it is for you. Well, no, it's day for you. Thank you for stopping by. Take care, my friend. Big Jano, thank you for the follow. How are you doing, my friend? Did you? Hey, did you get that little light strip to work? Did you test it out? I was thinking about it. I hope that didn't burn out on you. But yeah, this is what we printed the other day. This is with that 3-year-old Petchy. It didn't turn out too bad, actually. Look how white it is. Thank you, Ramon. Look how white that is. That's clear. It's supposed to be clear. It's clear Petchy, but yeah. But hey, it works. All right. Most likely this is going to catch on fire too. So, you had to configure some settings in, but you got it to work. That's good. I'm glad that didn't burn out for you. I'm glad. Those are some pretty cool. I've seen those little teeny ones before, but I've never actually looked into them. And yeah, that's tiny, man. I'd be afraid. I would be so afraid. I don't use WLED too often. I have a dedicated. I have a dedicated light controller that I use for my Christmas lights, but I brought them up to my stream, which I don't have anything turned on right now. But yeah, I've had issues where I've come home. I had like 3,600 LEDs on my house at one point, where I've come home and I'd have a data problem on one of the lights, and it would just like throw the whole entire house in chaotic mode. So yeah, I've been there, done that, buddy. That was always fun. So let's load in let's load in the filament. Those of you just joining us, we are test printing something right now. We are test printing this guy. This is something special. Caffeine, all right. This is an Aerospike rocket engine. This has been designed by myself. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is getting printed in metal, in titanium. This actually might, my neighbors might be concerned on this one. My neighbors have gotten used to me for now, but yeah, there's a company that's involved in this one. So that's what we're doing, titanium, buddy. That's what we're printing today. We're going to test print it. It's only going to take like 38, well, it's probably going to take like an hour or so, but test printing that. We're going to test print that today. This weekend, we're going to resin print it. And then once I get the design, because I still have to put in O-rings, I still have to model for that. I still have to model for the threaded inserts. Well, there's going to be through holes for it, but that's already done. But I need to, where the ports where the connections come in, I got to make sure, because there's going to be some high tension, or not high tension, high pressure lines going to be going into that. So I need to create threads for that. Right now, I just have little nipples on it. So yeah, I got to fine tune it before I send it off to the company for them to go through and make sure everything's kosher and then print it. We should be loaded up on the filament. Let's print this plate. I hope that's up and running. It's just a small little thing. It doesn't. It's only 11 grams of filament, almost 12 grams of filament. That's good. Oh, before we need, I should probably purge all this out. Let's stop this. Should probably purge this out. Yes, confirm and cancel it. Where is the purge? Where's the purge on this? Can we purge this on here? I don't think we can we? I'm using the back, the external. I don't think we can purge on the screen. I might have to do it. Yeah, because this is not even heated up yet. Okay, there we go. And now we're starting to see some numbers. And now we can get this all that old stuff out of there and make sure that we have that new stuff in there. We're gonna print this out PETG because I just love how this PETG prints. This prints so beautiful. But that's the size of it. It's actually, so this overall size is 52 by 52 or 51.991. So it's a little oblong. But anyway, it's 52 millimeters by 35 millimeters high. Actually, it might be the other way around. No, 52 millimeters. Yeah. So what is that? That's giving you an idea how big this is. Right, that little guy right there. That's how wide it is. You know, about what is that in inches? So we're looking at like about 2 inches. Okay. Actually, no, this is just the puck, or this is, no, I'm completely wrong about that. This is just the arrow spike. We still have, oh no, I am right, because I forgot, I did take that all the way out to the edge. Okay, okay, my bad. So 52 inches, so it's just shy of 2 inches. So we're looking at just shy of 2 inches for this. So it's just a small little guy. What else is going on this week for me? Basically nothing. I've just been cramming this. This is not one of the reasons why I'm being serious. Like I'm really focused on this is because not only is this going to be a whole new chapter of our of my channel. This I'm going to use this design. I'm going to be submitting it off into the college that I'm trying to get into. So yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff riding on this right here, so it's gonna be interesting. But before we went to break, I was talking about a new approach to this channel, and I put a fire pit in my backyard last year. Once a month, I want to try something out here. Once a month, I want to bring people into my chat, and have it like call it like the fire pit episode or whatever, right? And just have everybody, makers, creators, designers, everybody, whoever's in my chat, we'll just set up like some kind of Discord thing, and we'll hang out. You can be on video or you can be on voice, but we'll just hang out. We'll brainstorm stuff, talk about whatever topic we want to talk about. Just a down to earth backyard hangout. I think that's something that would be really interesting. I'm also steering the channel a little bit, not fully focused on 3D printing. Okay, we're gonna do like probably 60% 3D printing. Right now it's all 100% 3D printing, but we're gonna back off 3D printing a little bit, and we're gonna start doing things in my shop. It's starting to get warm outside. We can start working on things in the shop. We're gonna get into some metalworking. I was looking at a metal lathe last night. Get into some turning down some metals, that we can make nozzles, turbines, whatever, some metalworking. It's all going to be a 60% fire and 40% printing. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys more into the shenanigans that I do while that's off stream. We started off, hey, that worked. We started off with the 3D printing and stuff, but we're going to start venturing into other stuff that I do that I just don't show you guys. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of shop work going on. We'll still have this here. This will still be here. We'll probably do like this throughout the week, and then the weekends we'll be up in the shop doing crazy stuff, playing with electricity. I mean, I want to make a big Jacob's ladder. I want to make another turbine. An actual turbine. I spoke about this in my last stream, but an actual turbine. Want to make a pulse jet. So yeah, we want to do a bunch of stuff like that. So 3D printing will be involved in it, but more of like just little components of it. But we'll be doing some CAD work for that. We'll be doing the CAD work, 3D printing like throughout the week, and then the weekends we'll be out in the shop doing some pretty cool stuff. So maybe even get into some chemistry too, maybe, I don't know. Because I discovered, I was doing some research last night, and if we take 35% hydrogen peroxide, now that's on the low end, which we can actually get. But that's on the low end for rocketry. But if we get 35% hydrogen peroxide and silver, this is where the 3D printing, we can actually do 3D print the nozzles for this. We can 3D print a bunch of stuff for this. Actually, I'd probably take the nozzles and turn them down. But we can take a 3D printed mesh or whatever we design, like a catalytic converter kind of thing, right? Whatever we do for the design on that. Oh, we can use that conductive filament. And we take that and we electroplate silver onto it, okay? So if we electroplate silver onto like a 3D printed screen, and we inject 35% hydrogen peroxide into it, that stuff will react, and it will create a high velocity steam, which we can use for rocket nozzles. So yeah, we're gonna get into some pretty crazy stuff. See how this let's see how this slicer's doing. Let's see how the bamboo's doing. And we should be ready to print this now. Unfortunately, though, while we're up in the shop, until I get another PC, shop dedicated PC, we won't be able to have all the extra, like, fancy buttons and stuff like that on there because I'll be using my laptop. And I don't think that would handle all that stuff. We'll give it a try, though, you know? We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. So what's everybody printing? Oh, let's check out what Ramon did put up in Discord. This is like my 4th cup of coffee today. Oh. Oh, I still need a... Wait a minute here, Ramon. What do you have here? Let's get to the big screen on this one. Look at that. You can see the figures, and you can see there's... Now that is cool. That is cool. How did you do this? At that scale. That is pretty cool. I like that. I really like that. That's a good job. I like that. Let's check out the let's see if we have the printer working yet. Load it. Why are we having a problem heating the nozzle here? Okay. Solar 3DP, how are you doing, my friend? Is that stuff working for you? There is a command for that. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, my friend. There is a command. You're trying to turn the lights off. There is a command for that. I didn't tell any. I have not told anybody what it is, but there is a command out there for it. I think I still have it turned on. Yeah, there is. I'll let you guys keep guessing it. I don't even see it. Are the lights even working? Are they working for you? Oh yeah, there they are. Yeah, you are not any. You are not even close for the turning them off, but you can turn them off. But you're going the wrong way. Or I shouldn't say you're looking at the wrong. You gotta think differently about it. Welcome in, my friend. RGB 0. Oh, I wonder if that actually did that actually work? No, you just change it to RGB. There is a command out there. I do have it turned on. If I hit that button, that will, yeah. Moonrise is already welcome in. You snuck in on me. How are you today? I'm using Lumia Stream. So you can see my bot right there. Lumia Stream is what controls my lightings and controls everything in here. How'd you find that? Do I have that posted? I might have it posted. Mr. Wissix, welcome in, my friend. You found it. You found it. You're the first to do that. Yeah, God just does that. Sometimes that breaks it. Now we turn it now. Yeah, now you guys gotta just turn the lights on, off, on, off, on, off. A reminder: they do work while I'm not streaming. There's many times I've been in here and all set. Oh, you found a command list. These lights are on 24 hours. So if you go into my chat while I'm off stream, while I'm not offline, it does go through, and it does like make chaotic stuff in here. It does get very interesting. It does. There's many times I've been in here and all of a sudden the whole entire room will light up white. In fact, actually, I had. It comes in handy. It does come in handy from time. God mode does come in handy. I don't know how many times when I was working on one of my printers, when I told chat to I need light to see what I'm doing. So that's come in handy before. We should be able to print this plate now. Please check the film buzz. We're not in the AMS. Let's get this thing printed. A little hot in here. So, while that's printing, let's do yeah, you can control his. I don't know if you can do it anymore now, but when's the last time he streamed? He hasn't streamed for a while. I haven't caught him for a while. I didn't get any notifications when he goes on. I know he's been. I know he's probably busy with all the events coming up this summer, and then he also moved his shop. So he's a little busy beaver right now, isn't he? So that's going to print well. We should actually, you know, before we actually sent out to the printer, we should have checked to make sure it's going to slice well. We never even checked that. So let's preview this, because there are some internal workings in here. That would have been a good thing to check, right? Yeah, I know you're not good with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be the first to say that. Crack me up every time, too. So that's going to print well. I might have an overhang here. No, it's just a little teeny one. Oh, we're good. We're good on that. Oh crap, I forgot about those. I wonder if that will work. Do you think that will work? Do you think we can pull that off? Look at that. Look how it's, I mean, it's an overhang. It's printing the, do you think that's going to work? I don't know. Krachix Brick, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're having a beautiful day. That sounded like a rehearsed. That sounded like that was rehearsed. that was not rehearsed. My mind was focused on this. That was not a rehearsed response. All the dogs are back inside. My son must have been outside.
So Dad,
Yes, kiddo.
we have a little cemetery.
We do.
It's like cat.
Oh yeah, for the cats.
Ellie. It was a little grave right there, near that tree, behind the shed.
Okay. I got a break coming up here. I'm gonna go let the dogs out and do the whole thing. I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with like my break. It's all messed up. Maybe I was in a break. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. That's just what happens on my channel. So I don't know how well this is going to print. I'm not stopping it. We're going to send it. Like I said, this is just getting an idea of what it's going to be. This is going to be resin printed this weekend. So I can really fine tune it and make sure everything, because I'm a little worried about clearance issues. Things like this. I might need to move this port a little bit. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to move that port, actually, to be honest with you. That might be too close. We're going to have high pressure going, high pressure fluid going through this. That might not work. How thick is that? I think it's a millimeter. Might be 2 millimeters. Let's turn that off. Turn that one off. Three millimeters. So that's a 3 millimeter difference between those two ports. That's not going, I don't think that's going to work. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So 3 millimeters, that's not the right button. I don't know. That far between the two ports. And if that's done out of metal, that should be enough. We also have to, well, hopefully we don't have heat going through there. I got to think about cooling on this, though. That's one thing we haven't looked into. So I'll show you what the inside of it's going to... Let's get rid of the fasteners. So here's the internal ports, the injectors. These injectors are 2 millimeters. I might take them down to 1 millimeter just here in the edge. But I was watching a video last night. A guy was using 2 millimeter ports, injectors, and he found that 2 millimeters were working well for him. But my design's a little bit different. He had more of a yeah, I was watching that too. They use the fuel to cool the nozzle down. So but this is how I have the fuel coming in. This is the kerosene. This is the pressurized kerosene coming down. So that's what this one is. Let's go to the big screen. You know what? Let's slice this. Or not slice it. Let's do an inspection. Let's do section. Okay, so yeah. This is the kerosene that will be coming down into the injectors. And then this is the 35% hydrogen peroxide, the oxidizer, coming down. And that has 4, as you can see here. But I have them in a cross pattern opposite of the 6. There's 8 injectors for the kerosene and 4 injectors for the oxidizer, the hydrogen peroxide. This is our combustion chamber, and this combustion chamber is like it's a ring, it's a donut, and then there's the nozzle, and the nozzle is there's the throat right here. Then it starts to slowly open up, very very slightly, and then directs it down onto the spike. I have no idea what this will do. It works pretty good in the flow simulations. So we'll find out. We're gonna find out what it does. Okay. That is slicing, or that's not slicing, that is printing. Currently printing. Make sure it's sticking to the bed. Look how bad my build plate is. That needs clean, right? That so needs cleaned. But that's printing. Yeah. Let's get this over here. Random Tinkerer, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing today? So, I'm working on Random Tinkerer. I'm working on an arrow spike that is going to be sent off to be printed out of titanium. That's what you see right here. If I can get this closed. Why can't cancel this? Let's get the sketch up. Let's get this all nice and pretty. So that's what you got. That's what we got right here. We're going to use hydrogen peroxide, a concentrated hydrogen peroxide as the oxidizer, and kerosene as fuel. This is the entire engine itself. The injectors are right here. Here's the injectors the whole way around. The injectors here, these little injectors are for the kerosene. These larger ones we got up here are for the oxidizer. So this is an entire. This is only about the size of a hockey puck, roughly. Roughly about the size of a hockey puck. It's like 2 inches. I think what a hockey puck is like around 3 inches, I think, right? So maybe a little bit smaller. But it is currently printing this piece right here. I'll go back to the bamboo here. We're currently printing this piece. I just want to get an idea, get a feel for it. So let me move these things around. Robot. We're currently printing that little guy, the spike part in the injector, the top half of it. I want to get an idea of how big this thing's going to be. No, this is the first print on it. This weekend I will be printing this. We'll be printing it on stream, but I'll be resin printing it this weekend to take a look at it, finalize it. I still need to do things like the O-rings. I need to do the connectors for the hosing, for the hoses. I got it kind of roughed out. You can see right here, I have it roughed out. These are going to be high pressure lines. So I need to make sure everything's all going to be fit proper. Like I said, I need to make the cutouts for the O-rings for this as well. So there's a bunch of stuff that I need to finalize yet, which we'll end up doing. We'll resin print it. We'll play around with the resin printer. Maybe we'll throw some propane or something like that through it to see what it does. So we'll play around with the resin model of it, but yes, Builder Robot, you're in here, Roger, you're in here walking around. Be careful. Yes, I was actually thinking about printing the O-rings myself, making them square. Yeah, so. Yeah, I don't know, but once we get it finalized and I'm happy with it, and we do a couple tests on the resin model, once I'm happy, the design is going to be sent off to a company that is going to finalize it. They're going to print it out of titanium, and we'll have some fun. We'll definitely have some fun. You're scared of me. But with that being said, that is the queue. I'm going to end it here. I know we said we were going to print that. That is printing. I'll put this up on Discord. So when this is done, I'll post up on Discord. But my boy came in and wanted to do something, and he's priority. He wants He wants me to hang a tire swing for him. So let's get back into Twitch. I'm going to do a quick raid. I already know where we're going. Yeah. I had a friend that we were we thought a lot alike. and thank God we lived on the other side of the world, because we probably wouldn't have a house anymore. It'd probably be burnt down to the ground. Yeah, that's where I'm heading. That's where I'm heading. I wanted to try to get a little bit more, but hour and a half. Yeah, we'll find. There's a pop-up stream anyway. I'll try to be back on tomorrow. It's looking like I will be back on tomorrow. My normal time, noon Eastern time, and I will have everything better prepared. So we're gonna head off to, I just hit the button. We're gonna head off to the Free Heathen, go over and get them all riled up, start talking about aerospace and stuff, get them all riled up. I love doing that. We'll be doing Easter dinner, huh? So everybody, thank you for coming by. Thank you for the hype train, the bits, the subs. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for just stopping by and checking out my channel. I should be back on tomorrow by lunchtime. I'll be better prepared, but then again, I say it all the time. But anyway, thank you. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you over there. Take care.